You know, there is so much shame and guilt that goes along with being one who is doing anything that where you know it's not for your best interest, you know it's not for your best good, it's something that you know that it could even be harmful for you. You know, when you're stuck in your compulsions or addictions of any kind, there's just so much guilt that goes along with it. It's really hard to truly like yourself when you let yourself down all the time, right? This like just really stands out as being such a big block in my life for a really long time. Really just not liking who I am, not liking myself, feeling like I don't have control over myself or over what I want to do for my life. And I just want to say that you know, we do things, we drink, or we sit on our phones, or we smoke out, or we eat or, you know, all the ways that we go about just trying to soothe ourselves, trying to feel okay, or trying to deal with our sensitivity. So I think like if you could first, you know, if we first just recognize that you're not a loser, you're not shitty, you're not just like hopeless if you can't, or if you don't, you know, find that you can stop, you know, doing something that you know is not for your best interest. You just know it's not good for you. It's not good for your life. Recognize that you are a sensitive soul, that you are a feeler of things, a feeler of life, and that there are possibly some feelings that you haven't quite, you know, dealt with yet. So you know, if you're feeling stuck in your shame and stuck in your guilt around something that maybe you're doing that's just not in alignment with your better self, your higher life, first just take a minute to give yourself a little love and compassion and recognize that you're most likely a highly sensitive person, most likely you know, needed in the world because of your sensitive gift. And, you know, that's the thing, is a lot of people who are stuck in their addictions, or stuck in their habits that aren't helpful, just some consumptions, and they can, you know, this can come in so many different ways. This is not, you know, it's just like we're so hard on ourselves. We're so hard on ourselves, and we feel like something's wrong with us, when really, like, you are, most likely, you are a very highly sensitive person. You are a feeler. You feel things. You feel other people's things. You're, you know, you are gifted, and it's just a matter of tapping into that and recognizing it and using it, and versus, you know, just kind of like misunderstanding it maybe, and self-harming because of it, right? Or just trying to avoid it. So I just want to encourage you to be kind to yourself, be compassionate to yourself, recognize the gift that you are, because life is not easy. This can be really challenging for most of us. And the other thing is like, don't compare yourself to other people. There's people who aren't made the way that you're made. There are people that might not be as highly sensitive as you are, and you know, maybe that things don't affect them in the same way. Again, that doesn't make something wrong with you. It's just, if you're comparing yourself to people who can put, you know, negativity in their world and in their life and in their bodies, or put garbage in their bodies, and you're saying like, well, they do it, like I should be able to do it too, but it's not working for you. Recognize like this, it doesn't work for me. You see all the dust? Like, we can call it like something else, but I'm pretty sure it's a dust ball floating around in my car. Maybe not. Maybe like a little fairy. Yeah, so to just, you know, do yourself a favor. Don't compare yourself to people who aren't you. Don't compare yourself. If it's not working for you, if you feel like this makes me feel yucky to watch this, to hear this, to see this, to be around this person, that's self-care. Taking care of yourself in those situations and doing what you need to do to take care of you. Thanks. I have a really good hairdresser, Ruby. And this is just like scraggly. I mean, you can probably tell I didn't brush it, right? I just washed it and slept on it wet. And then it looks kind of scraggly, but I kind of like it scraggly. I am scraggly a little bit. It's fun. Sorry, just took me off my roll there. Yeah, self-care is taking care of the way that you're feeling and giving a shit about it. Giving a shit about it. If you're around people, if it's too loud, if it's too much, like, do what you need to do to feel good. This is about feeling good. It matters. It really, really, really matters. You feeling good matters. When you're feeling good, you're radiating a different frequency. You're putting off a different energy. You get to behave differently. So don't compare yourself. When you see other people can get away with that behavior, listening to that, being on their phone 24/7, whatever it is, like, not your business. You need to do what you need to do to feel good. You put what in your body that makes you feel good. You listen to what makes you feel good. You watch what makes you feel good. You know, comparing yourself can be harmful. I did that for too long, where I was like, well, no way. No one else has to do these things. No one else has to have these kind of boundaries or limits, or everyone else seems to be able to get away with eating this and doing that. And you know, why am I the weirdo that has to like run out of the building sometimes because it's like too intense, or it just doesn't fucking matter. Just accept it. It is what it is. You're a sensitive person. The sooner you recognize the gift it is to be sensitive, the better off you're gonna be. Okay, so just wanted to share that.